Hey everybody, it's Les Sulgrove, statewide housing analyst for Iowa Realtors, and I'm here today with Scott Steelman.
Good morning.
Oh, I introduced you.
Yeah.
I've been having everybody introduce themselves.
That's okay. I'm Scott Steelman with
Scott.
the Des Moines Area Association of Realtors.
And Scott's the current president this year. He's almost halfway through your year. Hasn't been everything you thought.
There haven't been any assassination attempts, so I'm in good shape.
You're good for you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, let's don't be tempting anything here. So,
or coups.
Well, coups, they always happen.
Yeah, that's true. It's still early.
So what we've got here is the statewide market stats. And we were talking before camera about how they're a little bit different than maybe what Des Moines only shows, because we include listings and sales from other boards that happen to make sales within the 6 county areas. Right. So that's going to increase the actual true count of sales.
Yeah, this is interesting to see these numbers calculated out.
Yeah. And one of the things I know that, because, I track the local Des Moines stats as well, but like currently the median sale price of the statewide stats is right around $295,000, and that fluctuates a little bit. And that's, how do you feel that is compared to maybe just the Des Moines market? Is it a little low, a little high?
I think it's a little low.
Yeah.
I think we track a little over 300, just simply because our lot prices tend to come in a little higher than the standard around the state, possibly. And then there is that assortment of the $1 million homes that get sorted into our market that some of the other ones aren't as affected by.
Yeah,
so just pull it up slightly.
For sure. And the Des Moines market has, traditionally about 20% new construction and 80%. And right now we're seeing that a little less than that 20%.
Yeah.
What do you think this cause of that is?
So early last year, the home builders started to see fewer and fewer permits pulled for building permits. And it was just a reflection of housing starts. There was a shortage of lots for a while. There weren't as many developed. And so that was a kind of a little blurb in the middle of the year where you saw those trend down. Yeah. So now I think we're on a slingshot, maybe, if you will, come back. Yeah. There have been a lot more homes come on the market. I tracked a project in West Des Moines yesterday that they have burned through 111 lots in 9 months.
That's great.
So for them, really that developer really kicked it, and it's multiple builders. It's not just a single builder. Yeah.
So the new construction is primarily, it's all over, but the primary areas for new construction is West Des Moines, Waukee, and Ankeny. Is that still
Those
the
are
case?
The hotter spots, but you still see that east side has got a very large number of new homes that are sort of in the...
And Norwalk, too.
Norwalk is... I think there's a new project every week in Norwalk. It's amazing how many. We don't think about that, but
they just
access to the airport.
They just got their first hotels a couple years ago. So
true.
There you go.
Yeah, the sports complexes, that's the other thing that we see people move into the area and they want to be near one of the sports complexes, like the big Norwalk or the big Grimes or the big West Des Moines or Waukee, Ankeny. And so those public sports complexes tend to be a bigger drawing card than I think we're giving credit to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very good. Days on market, we were slower for most of the winter time, and now we're back down to, I think, what does it say, 14 days?
14 days. That's short.
That is. And again, maybe influenced a little bit by some of the out markets, the other boards that are selling in our market, but that's still a good sign to see that days on market.
It's a great sign. Coming into the spring like this with a lower number, shorter days on market, I know that we still have a few listings that are getting some gray hairs in them, but it's just a factor of the homes that are, I don't even want to say priced right. If they're inventory ready to turn, you've done the things right, they're painted, their yards are looking great right now, and the buyers are sort of not so much waiting, but they're coming into the market for the first time in years, that's just perfect timing for some of us. Yeah.
I think we're seeing some more buyers come on that maybe have been holding off the last couple of years, because rates, although they're still above 6% nationally, they're coming down, and they're not fluctuating up and down. We are still about a half point below where we were last year, and that's again making buyers feel a little bit better.
Yeah, the bankers always like us to tell everyone that we are better than a year ago as far as rates, but
absolutely,
it's sort of that the medicine didn't taste so good the first time, so you didn't want to take it last year. Now it's the same medicine, but we sort of agreed to accept those. That's common rates right now.
Yeah. Well, let's end on talk a little bit about inventory and pendings and new listings. We're currently at about 4,700 listings as the statewide stats. I know locally, when you just do Des Moines area, we're just under 4,000.
Yep.
So we're getting, there's actually more inventory than maybe we understand or we see out there. But what I really like is to see we have more listings coming on right now, and the pendings are starting to pick up, and that just sets this whole stage of motion that we're going to have a really strong summer. I feel. What do
Completely
you
agree.
think?
Absolutely agree. The inventory you're showing is interesting to see those non-Des Moines Area Association listings
Yeah.
populate. And that's something that we can all sell it, and
Yeah.
you certainly appreciate seeing that on here.
Yeah.
But it's sort of what you just said, though. The shortage of inventory just sort of drags everybody down. And when
Yeah.
you see a higher number, there are more opportunities, more
Yeah.
investment opportunities, if you will. It just helps everybody.
We're
Rising
good.
tide.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Scott, thank you.
Of course.
Appreciate your
Nice to
time
see
today.
you.
We're going to do this again this fall at the fall convention in
Okay.
Des Moines, and so I look forward to sitting down with you again and finding out how the year actually went versus
Terrific.
how we think it's going to go.
All right,
So,
perfect.
all right. Well,
Let's
thanks
do
again
that.
for your
Yeah,
time.
thank
Talk
you.
to you later.
You too.
All right.